For 2 years, my department head scheduled our team meetings during my scheduled lunch break, but he doesn't know that I will be his biggest problem. Oh, didn't realize that conflicted with your schedule, Brendan would say, not even looking up from his phone. We'll send you the notes. I'd return from lunch to find my entire team huddled in the conference room, discussing projects that directly affected my workload. Through the glass walls, I could see them pointing at whiteboards, laughing at inside jokes, and making decisions about deadlines I'd have to meet. My desk sat 20 feet away from that conference room. For 2 years, this was my Monday and Thursday routine. Brendan would schedule these spontaneous team meetings at 12:30, knowing full well I took lunch from 12:15 to 1:15 to pick up my son Alex from his therapy appointments. Can't you just change your lunchtime? My coworker Diane once asked. But Alex's occupational therapy slots were fixed, and the clinic was a 15-minute drive each way. I'd asked Brendan repeatedly to move the meetings. Everyone else can make this time work, he'd say, shrugging. Maybe you need to be more flexible about personal appointments. The exclusion started subtly. First, it was just missing the casual team updates. Then I wasn't looped in on project changes until after they'd been decided. By year 2, I was essentially working in isolation while my team operated as a unit without me. That's when I started eating lunch at my desk on Tuesdays and Fridays. 6 months earlier, I'd noticed something during those quiet lunch hours. While everyone was gone, I could hear the customer service calls bleeding through the thin walls. Complaint after complaint about the same issues our team supposedly addressed in those meetings I missed. No one ever follows up, one caller said. I've been requesting this for months, said another. So I started something simple. During those solo lunch hours, I began calling back frustrated customers myself. Not officially, not for credit, just solving problems while eating my sandwich at my desk. The first week, I resolved 5 long-standing complaints. The second week, 12. By month 2, I'd created a simple tracking spreadsheet and was handling 20 callbacks per week. Word started spreading among the customer service team. Hey, if you've got a tough one, flag it for Thursday lunch, they'd whisper. That's when the magic happens. My cubicle neighbor, an older analyst named Frank, noticed my growing stack of thank you cards. You're doing something right over here, he said one afternoon, reading a particularly glowing customer email I'd printed. Mind if I help when I'm eating at my desk? Frank started joining me on Tuesdays. Within a month, 3 more people from different departments asked to help during their desk lunches. We weren't a formal team, just people eating sandwiches while solving problems. By month 4, we'd handled over 300 escalated complaints. Our informal lunch group had accidentally become the most effective problem-solving unit in the company. The VP of Customer Experience, Linda, noticed the dramatic drop in escalations. She traced it back to our lunch hour calls and showed up at my desk one Tuesday with her salad. Show me what you're doing here, she said. Pulling up a chair, I walked her through our simple system. No meetings, no bureaucracy, just people who cared about fixing things, working while they ate. Linda's eyes widened as she scrolled through our resolution metrics. This is incredible. You've solved more in 4 months than the official task force has in 2 years. That Thursday, while Brendan held his regular team meeting in the conference room, Linda sent a company-wide email. She was creating a new rapid response division, based on our lunch hour model. Flexible hours, remote options, direct reporting to her. I need someone to lead it, Linda said, appearing at my desk as Brendan's meeting was wrapping up. Interested? I glanced at the conference room where my team was filing out, Brendan holding court at the doorway, completely unaware of what had just happened. When do I start? I asked. The following Monday, Brendan stormed into my new office, face flushed. What the hell do you think you're doing? He demanded, slamming the door behind him. You went behind my back to Linda? I didn't look up from the customer file I was reviewing Frank, and 2 team members continued their work at the adjacent table, unfazed by his entrance. I solved problems while you held meetings, I said calmly. Linda noticed. Those were department issues. My department's issues. His voice cracked. You had no right. I had every right to help customers during my lunch break. I finally met his eyes. You made sure I had plenty of free time, remember? He stood there, jaw working, then smiled. A cold, unnerving smile. You have no idea what you've just started, he said quietly. Check your email. He left without another word. My phone buzzed. An email from HR marked urgent. Mandatory meeting. Allegations of misconduct. Full story on channel. Link below.